Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the 4G Gaming. I'm Troy, and I'm here with Judah.
What's up, guys?
And today, last week, we talked about Sony and how they fared in 2017. So today, we're going to be talking about Microsoft and, of course, Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it right.
Yeah, you did. I'm always confused. Like, wait. Yeah. Yeah, we talked about Sony last week. Be sure to check it out on our channel. We just kind of did a very fair review. You know, we weren't favoring one side or the other. It was just very real. And if you want to see our opinions on that, feel free to check that out. But like Troy said, today we're talking about Microsoft. So, you want me to go first or you want to go first? Well, look, you're going to cover stats first, right? Just kind of like facts and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we'll go with
facts
opinions.
for the most part.
Okay.
You're the fat guy, so you go ahead.
Well, not like numbers-wise, but as a general statement, I can pretty much sum up how the year went for him. Now, Troy, I think you're probably expecting me to say a whole lot of positive stuff about Microsoft, but I have my skepticisms.
Okay.
I definitely do. I'm going to touch on it a little bit right now, but I'll get more into it whenever we get into the opinions. But I think that Xbox is still playing catch up. Okay, they are Skrillex. They're still drastically behind PlayStation as far as sales, and it's still due to that poor launch. And they're still trying to play catch up in that. So you know they obviously had a lot of big things happen. Most noteworthy, probably the Xbox One X. They launched their third iteration of their new console, and it is by far the best one yet. Troy and I both got the Project Scorpio edition right whenever it came out, and we're loving it.
It's nice. McDonald's.
Yeah. While my Generation 1 dies a slow death over here, like it was trying to seize up earlier. So, you know, they came out with, Halo Wars 2, Forza 7, Forza Horizon 3 came out this year, I believe. Or was that last year? Last year? Okay. And then constant support for pretty much every one of their big games. Halo Wars 2 has gotten a bunch of support. Halo 5 is still getting a bunch of support. Forza, of course. So they've really been stepping up. And I feel like they have been playing catch-up since the console war began. But this was the most productive year in that catching up. They're still not done, but they're picking up some speed here. Great show at E3. They had, I don't remember how many exclusives.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I heard that exclusive thing right before everything.
Yeah. Like 50 times. They showed a crap load of games.
They did. Yeah, really, really impressed a lot of people. But Troy, I want to, you have any? Did I miss out on any facts?
No. Of course, like you see on the screen there, PUBG.
Yeah. Which
came out on the 12th. Yeah, that's it's a fun game. There's some issues at launch, but that comes with just about every game.
Yeah.
Also, they released Cuphead.
Yes.
Earlier.
Yep.
Like a month ago or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
people are loving that game.
Yeah, it's very hard. It's very difficult.
It doesn't look like a hard game though.
No, but
it's like a freaking cartoon kids game.
Yeah, it's very difficult, and that's something that I'm totally into. Also, I know we're not talking about Nintendo right now.
Oh, here we go.
But
Troy got a Nintendo Switch, so now he wants to talk about Nintendo. And that's next week. We will be talking about Nintendo next week.
But
go ahead.
They are doing a cross-platform play with Nintendo Switch and PC for Rocket League and for Minecraft.
Yes.
Which I applaud Microsoft for that. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Besides that,
well, they had a few pretty significant interface updates for the Xbox One. You could take that as a good thing or a bad thing because I think they're still trying to correct some of their issues. Because I think this is like the third time they've updated the interface.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure PlayStation hasn't updated theirs that much since the start.
No, it's still the same.
So, like I said, they're making some groundwork. Still on the
I would
wheels.
say they have the most customizable interface.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Out of the three consoles,
trying,
besides PC.
They're trying to make the whole Windows experience kind of a across the board, from their tablets to their computers, and then now on the Xbox, it's all trying to be kind of synchronized with each other.
Yeah. I would say besides the lack of mouse and keyboard support in games anyways, there is keyboard support with no mouse support. I would say that it is dang near close to what Windows 10 looks like on a PC.
Yeah.
What they do and how the interface is. I mean, it's still definitely console-like and controller-friendly because that's what you're using.
It's simplistic. Microsoft has always been very, I don't want to say consumer-friendly necessarily, but I'm sure they have all kinds of, teams working on what looks the most appealing to people and what people like to see and what gets people's attention. So they're doing that right.
Also, they launched their Game Pass service.
Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yes.
They launched that.
If you want to see a little bit more about that, I think it was actually our last 1v1. We talked about video game subscriptions, and we talked a good bit about Game Pass in there. So, Troy, I want to hear your opinions first, and then I'll give mine.
I think Microsoft I think they had a good year. Mm-hmm. This is probably, and I still think, I mean, as far as the Xbox One launching, I think this was like a really good year for them, coming out with the greatest console ever made. Software-wise, I don't feel like it was as good as it could have been.
What do you mean?
I feel like software-wise, I feel like last year was better than this year.
What do you
with
mean
their games?
You mean
when it comes to games?
Oh, okay.
Exclusives. I feel like last year with Gears of War 4 and Halo 2.
Yeah. Halo Wars 2.
Yeah, Halo Wars 2. Sorry,
Halo Wars 2 came out this year.
No, it came out last year.
You told me just like 2 hours ago it came out this year.
It did come out this year.
Yeah, it came out. Yeah, because we played it on launch night.
All right. Sorry. Well, okay, I take that back.
But and no one's going to argue the fact that Halo Wars are going to be just as big of launches as the Halo's games altogether. I mean, obviously people are wanting the big first-person shooters, but I'll take any Halo I can get.
Yeah.
So.
But Sony has their deal with Activision and Microsoft is basically doing it with. You all right over there?
Yeah, I don't know why my phone's blowing up right now. My brother.
Microsoft is basically doing it with EA. They still have EA Access. A ton of games on EA Access. If you want to pay $30 a year.
Yeah, and
if you're a big Battlefield fan,
Microsoft is taking a lot of losses right now, like financially.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the fact that they're giving so many handouts. I mean, all the games with gold. And the difference with the free games that you get with Microsoft as opposed to PlayStation is that you actually get to keep those games even after. Like I have a PlayStation Vita, and I had PlayStation Now for probably 6 months or so, and I got tons of games like free and discounted, and I haven't paid it in a while, and I can't play like 50% of the games that are on my Vita now. So I appreciate they're very customer friendly, and they really want to please their consumers.
Yeah.
So.
I think they had a good year.
Yeah.
They had a good year. It wasn't incredible. It wasn't great. I feel like they really set themselves up for 2018. I feel like 2018 may actually be their year. Most powerful console, Anthem launch. I feel like they're getting a whole bunch of customers back.
Yeah.
When I went to GameStop today, like 3 dudes went in there and bought the Xbox One X.
3 guys?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, all right, people are buying that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me share some of my stuff on this, and like I said, I'm a little bit skeptic on some of these things. So. The Xbox One X is great. I love it. It's like Troy said, the best console that's ever been made. And here's my concern. I think it might be too late. I think that, yes, it's a great console, but this long after all these consoles have been released, a lot of people already have one or both of the consoles, and not everybody's going to want to go out and dish out $500 for an additional console. Okay, this isn't necessarily reverting. This isn't gonna like convert PlayStation 4 Pro owners.
No.
You know, a lot of the people who are already planning on getting a next gen or current gen console already have one. And just because this new one comes out doesn't mean that everybody's just going to discard their current consoles, whether it be an Xbox One S or a PlayStation 4, and jump on board that. I mean, I'm not going to believe that, you know, Xbox One X sales are anything like the PS4 or the Xbox One sales were.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not a brand new console, and it's not doing anything, you know, it's not like, you know, a new console whenever they're making games just for that. You know, it's an upgrade. And I don't like, if the Xbox One X would have launched like the same time as the PS4 Pro did, or God forbid that whenever the PS4 original came out, it would have blown it out of the water, because whenever the PS4 first came out, it was more powerful than the original Xbox One. And now they come out with the superior after everybody has already not only gotten the original, but got the upgraded version of that.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's going to sell as well as a lot of people think they do. I think it's going to sell a lot like the I have one. The Elite controller. Okay? It's a great upgrade. Okay?
Yeah.
It's a whole lot better in my opinion than a regular controller. But it's not required in any way to play any of the games that you want to play in order to have it. And if somebody already has 3 or 4 controllers sitting around, they're not going to have the significant need to go out and buy another console, especially whenever it's going to cost them $500 out of the box.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
go ahead.
I think hardcore gamers that are really big on graphics, of course, will get the X. I think the One S is still a big deal. I think that's for the casual gamer is the One S, and it's been discounted so many times, and it's being discounted again for the holiday season. I don't think it's too late for Xbox to catch up. We always say it's all about the games. It's all about the games. And right now, I feel like Call of Duty's doing well. Call of Duty's like, it's not back like how it used to be.
But again, it is, Sony has the rights.
I know that. So this is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So Call of Duty's is not back like it used to be, and Destiny's PvP isn't really like the esport thing that's going on right now. So I think Microsoft has a chance, and it all depends on Halo. If Halo could get back to where it used to be, where it was the esport.
Yeah.
It was the esport.
Well, Halo and Gears of War are both esports.
Yeah, they're both esports.
But they're not on the level that like Call of Duty and League of Legends and all that stuff is.
Yeah. And or Overwatch. Overwatch is it right now.
That's
PC.
What it is. I mean, everybody's playing that on PC.
Yeah, PC and PS4 and Xbox.
Yeah,
is on
but I'm saying the competitive scene, I'm pretty sure is on PC.
But I think if Halo can come back and they can get it back to where it was before, that's where they can catch up.
But you also predicted that it's going to come out in 2019.
I did.
So
I mean, maybe they would have to come out. Maybe it would have to come out in 2018 in order for them to.
I mean, I still think it's going to come out next holiday, like a year from now. But they haven't even announced.
It's just so tough having all those games come out in the fall.
Yeah, but see, the thing is,
because there's probably going to be a new Battlefield next year.
Yeah, but here's the thing
because they do every other year
with Xbox owners. Like, it's not like, Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed came out at the same time, or, Battlefield and, whatever. It's not like that. Like the majority of Xbox owners, if a Halo game comes out, it doesn't matter when it comes out, that they're going to play it.
Yeah.
I know so many people that buy Xboxes just for Halo, and it's their flagship. It's people will put things on hold just to play that game. Like that'll be what consumes them for a while.
Yeah, but you got you have a lot of casual shooters, people who just like to play shooters, kids, teenagers that just like to play shooters, that they have to make a choice.
Sure.
Whenever you're grown and you have a job and you have money, you don't have to make a choice. You can just go buy both of them.
Yeah.
But there are going to be a lot of people that have to, like, do you want Call of Duty, or do you want Battlefield, or do you want Halo? And it's like, man, it's like all three first-person shooters.
Yeah.
And
Well, I think it also makes a difference that Halo's not an annual game.
Yeah, it does.
And
it does.
Especially if Call of Duty or Destiny or whatever, if they're kind of in an offsetting place.
Yeah.
Like if Halo would have come out like the year that Infinite Warfare came out, then it would have blown Infinite Warfare out of the water, at least for Xbox owners, of course. But
I think with Halo, I think their multiplayer is almost where it needs to be. I think one of my main issues with Halo 5 with the multiplayer was the maps.
With Halo 5?
Yeah, with Halo 5. Halo 5 multiplayer. I thought the gameplay was great. I thought the gameplay was what it should be. But I feel like the maps weren't exactly how they need to be.
So out of all like 40,000 maps that are on that game now, you don't like any of them?
No, I like some of them.
But every time I play that game, there's new maps on it.
I know. It's like a crap ton of new maps, and maybe that's because I haven't played it in a while. I probably haven't played.
Yeah, no,
I know.
Maps, I mean, there's definitely.
They're
missing the classics that Halo 2 and Halo 3 had, and
and they need new classics.
That's what I'm saying. Don't bring back the old ones. Make new ones.
Yeah, make new ones. Make new classics. But I feel like it's going to be about the software for Microsoft. In order for them to really pull this comeback, Anthem's going to have to do really well.
I think they're good on hardware for a while.
Yeah, they're good on hardware
until they have some sort of vision that they need to update the Xbox One X with an Xbox Triple X. I don't know.
Triple X,
but
that and VR.
Yeah,
VR is something that they probably definitely need to get. I feel like they're prepping. I feel like the Xbox One X is prepping them for VR. The hardware is definitely strong enough to run VR on it.
If it is, it's going to be at E3.
It'll probably be at E3.
I don't see that as being something that they would just drop all of a sudden. That's something they would probably announce it at E3, and they would have some available to use for the people that are there.
Yeah.
But basically, what I was saying about the Skeptest is I don't think that the Xbox One X is going to be the saving grace. I think it's helping. But it's not going to all of a sudden be like, oh, they're right on board with PlayStation again. Because looking at the numbers, I mean, in 2015, Microsoft stopped sharing their sales numbers. PlayStation never stopped sharing theirs because they're very confident in it. But Xbox is they're aware that they're in second place.
Yeah.
And they're working to get caught up. And if they ever do get caught up, I guarantee you they're going to start sharing sales numbers again. Because that'll start helping out with some more sales. So, I guess we'll see. But I think it was a successful year. I think this year probably went exactly how they hoped it would. I think that they're being realistic about what the expectations were, and I think that they're going to have a good vision going on towards the future. So that's about all I got on it. You got anything else?
No, I don't have anything else, man.
All right. Well, guys, thanks for checking this out. If you have an opinion on this, be sure to drop it in the comment section below, and you will be entered in for a chance to win a free Gaming Fuel package that will be mailed directly to your house. So drop a like, comment, let us know. Did you think it was a good year, bad year, why or why not? And, I thought you were just throwing out gang signs over there.
Yeah, throwing up. I don't know any gang signs.
I don't know either. I'm a white guy.
Okay. Oh.
Freaking got me. Yeah. So, let us know, and we'll contact you over YouTube. We'll get some shit. Stop. You're really happy with yourself right now, aren't you?
I just had an incredible idea. I'll tell you about it after we stop streaming. Or after we start recording.
Stop streaming. We've been streaming this whole time. Alright, guys. Once again, thanks for checking this out. Drop a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe for a whole lot more, and we will see you guys online. And next week, we will be discussing Nintendo, so be sure to check that out. Take it easy, guys.
Thanks.